what Tantra means is that when we speak of Tantra, we come to think of gurus, masters, who are so-called Mahasiddhas, perfectly liberated. And we also come to think of deities, like if you say gods and goddesses, I think it's kind of okay. But we need to remember that in Buddhism, deities or gods and goddesses are not gods like they are in the sense of, if you think of Christianity, for example. What deities mean is that they are archetypes of our Buddha mind. They are enlightened energies, if you will, of that Buddha mind. And by practicing some deity through a mantra, we can purify our mind systematically. Or different deities, deity or deities. We can purify our mind. We can reveal this original, pure, wakeful condition. So we have, in Tantra, we have gurus, deities, mantras, different kinds of exercises, different kinds of rituals, different kinds of tools, different kinds of symbols. We have tantric art. If you have ever visited a tantric temple, it's very decorated and colorful. If you go to a Zen Buddhist temple, for example, it's very no colors, just plain surfaces, which is fine also. But what I'm saying is that Tantra is really colorful, a lot of expression, a lot of variety, all kinds of colors, like in rainbow. So also in Tantra, what the practice is, that Tantra was originally practiced by lay people, also in Tibet. It wasn't originally part of the monastic establishment, monastic system. So Tantra was practiced by lay people who are working, who have children, who are married or who live with somebody, spouse, people who party and drink and, are not necessarily vegetarians. So Tantrics traditionally have eaten meat. They have enjoyed a drink, sometimes perhaps too much, like you can read from history of Tantra. And people who also have sexual relationships. And as you know, also back in the day, like we also, we have places where we live, we have apartments and houses, so we have possessions. Monastics don't have possessions, not so much, maybe like one bag of socks and underwear, but that's pretty much it. So Tantra is meant for lay people. So Tantra enables us laypersons to do our practice, use some of the practice, like 1 or 2 hours daily, do a little bit of daily practice like that, but also continue our practice among work, other daily activities. So because of this, lay people as tantrics don't need to sit 6 hours, 10 hours, 18 hours a day like monastics do, because the practice and the whole path is very different. It works in a different way. You don't have to generate all that energy, because the deities and the guru does it for you through application of mantra and different practices. And what I was saying, that when I was speaking about different kinds of enjoyments, such as, having sex or partying or doing something creative or doing your work or exercising or anything, we use all of that for practice. We don't separate anything from our daily life from practice. This is what often used phrase, bringing our life to our path, means. We take our life as it is, as a whole, and make that our temple, make that our place of practice, and use everything as fuel for practice. So this is what we do as Tantrics. Chanting mantras, chopping potatoes, peeling potatoes, chopping onions, going to supermarkets, staying in connection, generating the deity is an option for those who have received an empowerment, generating the deity through mantra, and or chanting the mantra of a guru in one's mind. And that's all we have to do, basically. That's what gets the job done in stages.